This conference will now be recorded.
The last class we had been discussed on the concept of, anyone can recall it? Hope the voice is audible. Can I know that what was the last class concept we have been discussed on? Very good, Google My Business. So hope you people were able to understand with the concept of Google My Business. So, and you have tried to create an account also. If you have any kind of questions, you can be able to raise it. So we can complete it and we can be able to go ahead with the new topic. So I can give you a 2 minutes of time. You can raise with your questions related to the Google My Business. Okay, so hope no questions were being raised. Okay, I have one question. When it says verified business, does that mean the business should be registered? Yes, obviously, the registered business only we are supposed to create an business account so that it is going to be on real time. The audiences are going to visit us or they are going to contact us and they are going to ask for the requirements and we will be able to fulfill it. So with that only we can be able to expect with the positive reviews. So that positive reviews, it is going to keep us on the top. So people will believe the Google because Google will give us genuine business details. So if I'm going to create a genuine business and that only if I'm going to register it and creating an account on the Google My Business and verify it, then only the people will believe that Google is giving a correct information, genuine business, and even we are going to have a genuine customers. So whatever we did it, the account, it is not a verified account. So until and unless it's not going to get verified, the Google will not show our business to the people like a general results. Hope this answer is okay for Samyukta. Good. Fine. So I also had been given with a assignment yesterday. So it was on regarding create with the logo and upload it on the WhatsApp group. So is that anyone have been created the logo for your business? Person who has been created, they can type it as me. Good. So have you people have uploaded on the WhatsApp group? If it is uploaded, I request you people to upload it once again. So due to technical issues, I am not able to see with it. So kindly upload it on the WhatsApp group, which has been created for you people for the purpose of digital marketing. Hope the voices now it is clear for everyone. So I have been received with your logos. It's very good. So good, you people have been tried a good things. So we are going to make use of this kind of a logo and we will create with the website. So hope my screen is visible to you people. So confirm me whether my screen is visible to you people. Yes. So today we are going to discuss on the concept of creating a website. So why website is very important to any of the business. That is a place where you can be able to tell about your business, what you are into. So what was the journey you have been passed through? What is your intention? So what is your aim, goal, mission of running your business for the long term? Then what are your achievements? Everything you can be able to tell about yourself through the websites. Okay, so we have to spend a lot of money to create a website generally. So we are going to discuss this concept by using an Google's free platform, so which is called as sites.google.com. So I'll just share the link to you people. So it is a Google free site creating platform. So yeah, the free in the sense like you can be able to create a content on a predefined templates, or you can be able to use a blank place and you can be able to create a content in your way you want it. Okay. So let me share it to you people with the link. So if anyone is trying right now, so they can be able to make use of this link. So once you go to the sites.google.com, you will be asked to get login with your Gmail account. So please enter with your Gmail account and then you will be able to get this screen. So this is the home screen of your Google Sites platform, in which it will be asking you to choose it. Either do you want to create your website by using a blank site, that means a white paper kind, so where you have to design it everything. So from the scratch you are supposed to start over here, but you also have some predefined templates, so which has already been designed, so you can be able to replace the content in the way you want it. You can choose it. Now, is it only the four templates are available? No, there are many more. So by clicking on template gallery, you will be able to see on the category wise. So which it could be good in looking and relevant to your business type. So you can be able to take with your template. So choose the one which you are okay with. So let me choose any one of this. So let me take it, this template. Okay. So now I have been chosen one template in which I have to design the content of a website. So whenever you are going to create a website, there is a, a structure is being uh, has to be followed with when you are going to design a website. So the first and foremost thing is here on the top left hand side. So this particular place you are supposed to give the name. So what the name it could be, either you can give it with your business name or any tagline, so which can tell about your brand. So my business or my brand, it has been yesterday I created as Rider Glow. So either I can give the name of my brand or I can give a tagline on that. So I'll give it as a tagline. So now you have to observe whatever I write it over here, where it is having the impact. Okay, so I'm taking this as a tagline of my brand. So the words which have been specified here, after writing here, I'll just click anywhere out. So the words which are going to be here, the same words, it is going to be shown over here. So is that everyone got this? Hope everyone are able to see this. So whatever we are going to write it over there, that appears for that page tab. So on the tab it is going to show it. So this is called as site title name. So the name of the website, the explanation on your website, so that it is going to be called as a site title. So this site title can be up to 50 to 60 characters. So which should not be more than that. Hope everyone are able to understand with this. So it is very important if you see for every web page, if you are going to move your cursor over there, so it is going to tell that what is this page is related to. Okay. So it is mandatory you are supposed to have it site title name. So once after adding with your title name, add with your logo. So as some of them have been tried with the logo. So I'll just give a idea that how you can be able to create it. So the people who had been created the logo, I want to just confirm with you people, is that have you been used with the desktop or the mobile? So the people who have been used with the desktop, they can type it as D. The people who have been used with the mobile app and created with this logos, they can type it as M. Good, good, fine. So in both the ways, you can be able to create it. Nothing wrong in using it. Any of this. But what is the suggestion is, so it will be more easier when you are going to try it out with the desktop version. So we will try with logging with the Canva. Okay. So once you have been into the Canva homepage, you have a list of different designs. So for what purpose you can be able to use with Canva, you will have a list of options. In this, I am going to choose it as logo. So here, if you want, you can be able to use it with the predefined templates, or you can be able to create it of your own also. Okay. So let me choose it. Okay. So I can be able to choose it with any of this. So which are the templates which are there with this crown symbol? They are all on the chargeable basis. That means you have to upgrade it to the pro, and then only you can be able to make use of it. There are a lot of the free one also, you can make use of it. Okay, so let me take this as a company of mine. So I'll give you with a tagline. So if you want to add anything, you can be able to make use of this elements option. So with either it could be with the shapes, or it could be with the frame, or it could be with the any emojis. You can be able to make use of any of this, and you can be able to create it with this. So suppose if I don't want with this background the color of black, so I can be able to change it. Okay, so like this, I can be able to change with the way I want it. Okay, so after doing the changes which you required, so go to the share, download, and make sure that you have been downloading with the JPG format only, and save download settings, and click on download. So save download settings, it's mandatory, so that the next time if you are if you are looking to do any changes with this existing image what you have been created, so you will be able to get that raw one. Okay, so now if the download has completed, so let me go to the Google Sites, and here where we have been written with the site title name. So just below to that, it is giving the option as add logo. So I'll add a logo. Okay, so I've been added with the logo. So it is mandatory for every image which you upload on the web page. So you have to give the alt text. What is this alt text? Means it is an alternative text in case if the image is not going to get opened, then you can be able to get the text information in the place of that image so that it will not be blank space. So the reason it could be either their internet speed is not good or any technical issues. But if the image is not being displayed, definitely uh, there will be a words will be written that this is related to what. So I'll say it is rider glow So I say it is a rider globe logo. So when the image is not getting open, you can be able to show it like this. Now, give me a suggestion over here where the logo here it is showing over here. Do you want to keep it with this white background like a patch, or do you want it the logo without the white background which has to be adjusted with the background of the image what is there over there? Do you want it with white background or without white background of this image? Can anyone suggest me? Is that okay? So without the white background. So now how I can be able to make it? There are two ways. One is if you have this Canva with the subscription, you can be able to have an option directly. Canva Pro account can give you an option of removing with the background. Okay. So just be online. I'll be there in a minute. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. I was discussing about how you can be able to create with your logo. Now we have been received a suggestion that to remove with the background and add the image. So one way is if you are going to have a Canva Pro account, so you will be allowed to remove the background while creating the image itself. Now, when we don't have it, when we have a demo account, and we are not allowed to remove the background, then we will use an alternative source that is called as remove.bg. So you can go to the remove.bg and you can upload an image of which the background to be removed. I'll take this. So you can just have a look. Now this image I will download it, which will be in the form of PNG. So the PNG format is there. So this I will upload it. I'll remove it and I'll upload it without background. So can we see that there is no white background? So the image is been fit with the image of any other images. So is this is good or with white background was good? So let me know on that. Hope you people were able to see that how did we remove the background. Okay, good. So the same way you are supposed to try it out and use it in your posters. So when your people are going to create a posters for the social media, na? So in that cases you can be able to use it in this way. Just have a try and let me know. Fine. So if you are okay with this, so try to make use of this platform. So I'll give it in your chat box that with what website to be going to remove the background. So you can be able to make use of it on any situations. Okay. Next. So once we have been uploaded with the logo, then the alt text, I say it is Rider Glow logo. In case of the image is not been visible, this text it will be shown. The next thing is it is asking you for upload the favicon. So what is this favicon means? Favicon means it is site icon. So you can be able to observe for each of the web page which is kept open. So the words which are written over here they are called as site title name. At the same time, next to that words there is a symbol, a picture it is showing. These pictures are called as site icon or favicon. So for your web page, do you want it any image to be highlighted similar as like this? So you can add it. Either you can add the same logo or you can add it with any other image which is going to be relevant to your business. Okay. So this it will not update it and it will show right now because we are not being published and we are not being purchased with the domain name. So domain name means it's a website address. So I'll show you at the end of the session what will be your website address after you finish with all this content creation. Okay, and whatever you have been added over here, it is auto saved, means there is no anything as a save option. So whatever you have given, it is being saved by itself. Okay, so I have closed this, so it has been displayed over here. Now the next important part is this screen of image what we are able to see. So this is called as header. Your website is being prepared with the block by block. So you can see that this is one block. You can see this is being considered as one block and this is another block. So this is called as block. So every website is being built with block by block. Means you can be able to change the information block by block. So the very first block is called as header block and this header block is going to be like a welcome information. So with what kind of image? The first impression is the best impression we can consider. So try to put that kind of an image which is going to tell about your passion, tell about your business way, tell about your identity so that it is going to be impressive to the audience and it is going to be connected with your business ideas. Is that clear, everyone? Any doubt till here? So this is called as header block. So for this header block, whatever the image as of now it is there. So we can be able to change this in the way I wanted. So for my business type, this image it is not suitable. I'll go, I'll click on image option and I can click on select. So it will allow me to choose it, the images from the gallery of Google sites. In case if you are going to refer with your website, you can give your website link where your image is already given. Google images, then the photos which are being taken of your own. So Google Drive. So in the Google images, so you can be able to search in case to find any image relevant to your business. Okay, so I'll put it. Okay, so I'll take this image of my header block and this is called as headline. So you can be able to write it what should be the headline of your business website. So that it could be either a tagline again, or it could be something you are going to tell about of your the event, or with your product, or with your new launch, or your passion, anything it could be. Okay, so I'll say that. Okay, I've just taken some random statement, so you can be able to change with the way it is there. So title size, or do you want it with the smaller size, or with the normal text, or with the subheading? So whatever the size you need it, you can be able to give it. And you can be able to change the format, like how you were being able to use it with your uh, MS Word. So similar typely, you will be having this option, so you can be able to choose it in the right way of presenting with your brand. So you can choose this. So if you want, you can reduce with the size of the image. Okay. So I'm just trying to make it attractively. Okay. Now, if this image, if you feel it that this header block, if it is in a smaller size, you can be able to increase it by clicking on header type option. So it's in the banner mode. You can keep it in the large banner, or with the cover image size. So hope this has given some idea for your business to be shown with your header block. Is that everyone are okay till here? So you can type it as okay. Good. So it's a sincere request to you people, whatever you people are going to see it on the session, try to do it immediately, or if not, at least after the session, try to take some few minutes, at least an half an hour a day, so that it is going to be making you to think on this particular concepts. So what you can be able to do it, is that possible to make it more good, and you can be able to start to earn the money itself initially now itself, because all these learnings you can be able to turn into a business. There are people who are really looking for your services, and it is up to you. Either you can be able to do it at free of cost, or you can charge with a nominal or a big value. Okay, so digital marketing is meant for that reason. So you can be able to earn while you learn, right? So after making this, next, the next block. So this kind of a space where it will allow you to write with some information. So how I can be able to add such kind of a block? So you can be able to see on the right hand side. So there are three columns options. One is insert, pages and themes. So here the insert option will give me or allow me to add with the text box. In case if you are not uh, if you do not want to add it with the text, you can be able to add with the images also. Okay, but try to have uh way of presenting your website that you are not going to feed up only the images the whole page and only the text for the whole page. It should be a combination. So try to build it the website in such a way that it should not be odd to get looked. Okay. So after an image, you can be able to add with your text. Okay. Suppose if you feel it that you need a space in between, so you can leave it blank and you can be able to continue with the another block. So in this block, so it is given as purpose. So you can be able to add it in your way of explaining about yourself. So about us, or you can make it in an informal way, that is who we are. So you can be able to explain about your background. So what the business. So the way of presenting the text, everything it is up to you. So with what words do you want to attract the people? With what heading? So once you are going to tell about yourself, you can be able to add with the pictures of your products or with your services or with your the works which is going on. So you can be able to add it an image with the caption. Okay. So how this kind of an images can be added. Now, if I'm going to choose it, after this, I want to add an image. If I click on image, it will ask me to upload an image. Let me try. Uh, yeah, sports bikes. I'll say Indian sports bikes. Okay, so let me take this as an example. So now if I add an image by using this option of image, so it is going to show in this way. That means it will allow me only to add an image. It is not allowing me to add a caption. So if you want any image to be added where you are supposed to explain about that product or services, you want to give some information on this image, whatever you are going to get it published. So in that case, do not go with only images. So you can choose this option only when you want to add with an image only without text information. If a text information is required, you have this content blocks. So what this content blocks will help you out to do it is you will be allowed to add an image and it will also give you a text box. Image with text box so that you can be able to explain it. For example, if it is a restaurant or with your cafe shop or anything like uh, recipes if you want to share it with or an ingredients of an particular kind of a product or the tips or ads to be used for that particular product, anything you want to explain with, so you can be able to use it this content block option, so that it is going to be allowing you to add with an image as well as the explanation on that image. So this is with the single image and with the explanation box. You have a two image with explanation box, only images, the images with the explanation. So like this, and this is going to be your multiple images with the caption. So you can be able to choose it any one of this. In case if you are going to have a website or a business which is similar to the e-commerce, that means you have a multiple products on selling it. So this kind of fun content blocks are going to be helpful to you, where you can be able to add as many images if you want it in that screen. Is that clear till here? So type it as clear if you are clear. If not, if you have any doubt, let me know. Very good. Nice. So now we have been seen with how to add with the text only, how to add image only, then how to add with image with text box, with single image with the text box or multiple image with the text box or only images or multiple images with text box, right? So after doing this, in case if your content is not going to be ended with one single page, means you don't want to feed mm, uh, very much information in one page, so which we call it as landing page. So if you want to split your information to be there on a different web pages on the same website, so you can see the menu over here. So we have a page of home now which we are there. Then if I click on events, so there is a separate images for the purpose of events, and there is a separate page to tell about yourself. In case if you want to add any more pages, so what it could be the page's name. Apart from this three, or if you want to change the name of this pages also, you can change it. But in your interest or with your ideas, what are the name of the pages should I keep it? You can take a reference of any other websites and you can give me the answer. So can anyone refer any of the websites? And can you give an idea that what all the pages names are going to be there? The web pages names. So I'll give you an example. So let me take you to a website, for example, tajhotels.com. So can anyone check it out? What are the pages are available over here? You can type it. So hope everyone were able to see my screen. Any of them were observed with what were the pages names were being displayed in that screen. Should I show it once again with that screen? Very good. Destination, hotels, dining, offers, and there is a more option. So in which if there is any such kind of a drop down button, it means there are multiple options are available. Okay, very good. So thank you, Genesis. I hope others also were able to see and understand with what the thing I was telling about. Okay, so it is not with the same names you can be able to create it with any relevant name. So which you want to keep it as an highlight, the head of that particular things you want to convey it. So that name you can be able to give it. Now, how do we create such kind of a page? So for that, what we can be able to do it is, so you have an option called pages. So you can go to the pages. Here, the list of page names are there. So now, except home, other two, whatever we have it. Either we can be able to keep it with the same name or you can be able to rename it. So you can rename this. You can click on that more options That is a three dot next to that name, and you can go for properties and you can change it in the way you want it. So instead of events, I'll say services. So I can change it in this way. Now, if I want to add one more page, so I can be able to keep it this plus symbol. If I click on this, it will ask for the new page. Let me take an example. Uh, our work, our works. Let's assume it I have been created this page. Now, under this, if I want to have multiple options, so what it could be, how I can be able to add with it. So I can be able to create it by moving the cursor on that particular page under which it has to be shown. I can click on this and there is an option called add subpage. So I can click on this add subpage. So another page linked to this main page, I'll be having an option. So let me give it for example. I'll say corporate sales. So this become another a part of this our workspace, and one more if I want it, I'll add it. So I'm just taking an example. Okay. So now the other two pages are going to be there under this page. Okay. So like this, I can be able to create with the new page as well as I can be able to add the sub pages under the main page of any particular page. Is that everyone are clear with this on creating the pages, managing it? Good. So you can be able to go to that particular pages and you can be able to add the content in the way you want it. So for each page you can be able to design the content the way you want it. So the next thing is how your the look of your page, that is not with the images, with the text format, with the background color, with the theme. So you can be able to choose it the way you want it. So there are some free themes are available. You can be able to choose it. So you can get it like this. So whichever the one which is going to be suitable for your business, the way it looks. So you can choose that and you can go ahead with it. Okay. Yes. So like this, you can be able to do the basic changes, whatever the way you want it. So you can be able to remove the content which is unnecessary for your page. For example, I don't want this box content. So I can just select this and I can choose the delete button on the left hand side. It will remove the whole block itself. Okay. If it is individual, you can click on that. On the top of it only you will be having the delete option. You can choose it. Okay. So once you have been done some kind of addition to your page, and if you want to have a look before you save it, so you can go to the preview option. There is a preview button. You can go here and have a look that how does it looks your page with the way you have been added with the content. So there are three modes. You can see it in the phone mode. How does it looks on the mobile phone? How does it looks on the tab? And how it looks on the desktop screen. So once you are okay with all these things, you can close this and you can publish this. So when you are going to publish it for the first time, it will be asking you to give the website address in the way you want it, but it will not be on .com. So we have to give only the domain name. And if I click on publish, if there is no any other brand has been named with that, then it is going to be taken published successfully. If already the same business name is already existing, then it will ask you to enter with the new name. So to get to know that what it could be your website address, till now whatever we have done, the website address, if you want to know, you can just check next to the preview button, copy published site link. You can take this. So you can copy this link and you can share it to the people to whom you want to reach this. So this is your website address with the free one. So in case if you want to buy, it will be on chargeable basis. It will be with the nominal fee. So you can be able to buy with that domain also. Any doubt till here? Good. So I request you people to make use of this session content what we have been discussed. So try to build up your web page. So I don't want you people to take only one day to do it everything. So I'll give you a time till Monday on till Monday, so you can be able to do with this, and you can share the link by Monday before the session. In tomorrow's session, we will have some more uh, components in that Google site screen, so on which we can be able to discuss, and we will add some more information. Is that clear, everyone? Fine. Hope there is no questions. If anything is there, you can be able to put it in the WhatsApp group. So signing up for the day. Thank you all. Have a nice time.